Yes, YouTube, back with another video. Alright, so you know how it goes. First we're gonna go in with our clipper open, make our first guideline. Make sure that border is nice and consistent around the head, and then just begin to fade it out, closing your lever of your clipper gradually each time. Telling you guys, this fade's gonna come out looking proper certy, man, trust me. You've got good hair texture, good growth pattern, so no trouble at all. Knock out that fade nice and quick. Just continue fade that out, make sure the bottom line's gone. Alright, now go with your one guard close, and just go up another inch. Same thing, keep it nice and consistent. Literally just make sure it follows the first guideline that you made. Now switch to my half guard now, the 0.5 guard. And yeah, again, just gonna start to fade that out. Like, the reason we use these steps, guys, is it's like it gives you just a platform and a template to just get your fade going. Like, it helps in a way that, like, no matter what the direction is growing of the hair, it just gives you a formula that's consistent. So when you're in the shop, you know what I mean, you can really just follow your system and knock out your heads as efficiently as possible, but maintaining that consistency with the trims, because obviously at the end of the day, the qualities of the trims have to be there, like, you know what I mean. So that's why the steps just help to just give a template and helps you to just understand how hair patterns grow and the concept of fading a lot easier, especially starting out. Like, this isn't the only way that I fade, but in terms of teaching and showing someone else how to kind of get the hang of it, this is probably the best way to kind of do it, to be honest. So I'm just going in with the clipper open, just doing some detailed work now, using a lot of the corners of the clipper as well. Back to my one guard now. I'm going in with the one guard open now, I'm going up again. Because this is a high skim fade, it kind of, obviously you want to kind of bring it a bit higher than a mid fade would normally be. Obviously you got to make sure you don't go above the curve of his head, but you know, it gives you a bit more room to play with. One guard open now. As you can see, the bulk of the fade is pretty much there. As soon as the one guard open goes in, we're just going to knock that bottom bit out again with a one guard and then maybe a half guard open. And then you've got the bulk of the fade, then it's just blending literally the top of his head into the fade, which is obviously, it's quite straightforward. There you go, there's the half guard now. Stretching the skin, get any dark spots that you can see. So yeah, now here's the main bit of the fade where you're just gonna kind of blend the top bit of his hair in. So I've got my 1.5 guard open now, and literally just going straight up. I'm not digging in, I'm pretty much just feathering it out, to be honest. He's got like a level 2 on top, so 1.5 open is just underneath the level of the level on top, so because we're going against the grain, we don't want to dig in too much. Just literally follow the shape of his head straight up, just to lighten that bit out. See, I'm going with the grain there just to kind of smooth out any bits. Literally, you can see I'm just using the first part of the guard, literally right on the corner. So now I'm going to switch to the 1 guard, I believe. Oh no, I've got the 2 guard actually. Yeah, I got the 2 guard now. Just getting any last few bits of bulk at the top. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these Babyliss clippers, man. Big fan of them. Nice power. The blade opens wide as well. Opens wider than like a typical wall clipper, to be honest. Lets you do a lot more work with just the blade open. So I think before, when I went with the 1.5, there was a little bit too much bulk at the top, so I just had to kind of fade that out with the 2 guard just to kind of get rid of any unnecessary length, because we didn't cut the top of his head this time around, because he gets a haircut every couple of weeks, so we don't necessarily always reduce the top, so just needed a little bit around that curve of his head just to kind of feather it out before I go in with the 1.5. Otherwise I would have just went straight in with the 1.5 and the blend would have been there pretty much. As you can see now, the fade's pretty much there. I'm just doing my typical kind of OCD behavior where I'm just, you know, going over it and over it just to get that desired look that I'm after. Yeah, back to the 1 guard now, and literally I'm just detailing at this point. See, I'm just going in with the 1 guard now on the shape up just to reduce the front a little bit. And just watch this line up, guys, and I'll be back in a bit.
Mo, that's the one.
The only thing to really mention on this particular shape up is it's just mainly about the angle. I mean, you want to, one rule of thumb that I usually go by is I aim for a 90-degree angle on the corners of the shape ups on, I'd say like 9 out of 10 customers. But obviously you have to pay attention to their natural lineup as well. But the key for me is like, when they look in the mirror, you want it to go straight down, the sidebars to go straight down or to go in just a little bit. You don't want it to kind of aim outwards, unless that's just how the natural shape up is, then you kind of just follow it. But yeah, just aim for that nice box on the corner. This client has a good hairline in general, so it's not too much of a battle, to be honest. that's the thing. You want the haircut to last, and you don't want it to be fresh when they leave, but within 2 days it's looking like just not like what it was when they left the chair. Because you know what I mean, that's how you get customers come back. They want that consistency. They want it to last. You know what I mean? They can't be coming twice a week, like, so. You know what I mean? I'm just going in my razor now. I already shaped up the beard with the trimmer, but yeah, I'm just going over it now, refining it. Stretch the skin, keep it natural, easy. So yes guys, this is the cut. Blurry fade, sharp fade, all of that. So yeah, just be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share if you can. I really do appreciate it. We're back with more videos coming consistently, man. This year, it's all about growth, man. You know what I mean? When we come out of this lockdown, get me? So, gotta get things cracking now, man. So yeah, peace, man. Peace.